Hey guys, welcome to Adam at ND72. So today we got the CLK55. If you guys don't remember, this is not mine, but this is the W209 CLK55. It's actually my buddy Berto's car. So today what we're going to do right now, for it being an AMG, is a little bit quiet. For being like a 5.4 liter V8, 350 horsepower. So what we're going to do is modify the exhaust. We already got some piping that we ordered offline. We're going to do it kind of the same way we did the other cars, but we're going to hope this one sounds pretty good. We're not going to go full catless right now. We're not going to like pull the headers or anything like that. Just going to go like secondary cat delete and then work our way back and see what are the factory exhausts we can still use and so on and so forth. So we're going to build the exhaust today. So basically we got all stainless steel piping. We got a stainless steel Y pipe that we'll use for it. We got a couple stainless steel reducers for it because I think the factory goes from like 2.5 to 3, so this whole thing is 3-inch, and we got multiple piping of 3-inch. We got some U's, a lot of straights, some 45 bends, some 35 bends, and this is all 3-inch. So we definitely should be getting a lot more flow out of the car, and it's all stainless steel, so it's not cheap quality. This came from Amazon. I'll put a link below. I use a lot of their piping. It doesn't rust. It's not that thin wall stuff. It's pretty good, and we're gonna see how it can work out. Start knocking it out. Alright, so here's underneath the car. So it's basically all factory. Still looks pretty clean under here. Looks effing brand new for how old it is. So what we're going to do right now is, so there's the factory cats. We're going to be cutting probably from like all the way here back, replace with 3-inch. Get rid of these cats and then go. And this car actually doesn't even have a resonator from the factory. Or at least if someone cut it out, they put the exact same factory piping back in. So we'll be deleting these cats. And then right here, actually, is 3-inch piping. So it shoots up. So we're probably going to keep this bend just because that way it saves us some time and money. We'll keep that hanger. And then we're going to be deleting this muffler and doing it just like the other cars. And we're 99% sure keeping them factory tips. So this will not only free up a lot. So you'll bypass the secondary cats. You'll bypass the muffler for flow. And it's going to make a nice little sound and drop some LBs. Because I bet that muffler weighs a lot. We'll actually weigh, and I bet those cats do too. Alright, so we cut out from right before the cats, or right after the cats, back. So you can just see how big this muffler is. And this is pretty effing heavy. So what we're going to end up doing, we're going to keep mostly all the way up to here. Because this is all 3-inch stainless, so why reinvent the wheel? It's already got the hanger, so we can re-bolt that in. So we're going to be cutting off over here, and then we'll try to cut the tips as far back as we could. We might have to cut them over here and move them over here because we're going to try to reuse the whole tip setup. And then the original plan was to save this, but as you can see how rusted it is, so we're going to order a new one of these from probably FCP Euro or whatever. And then once you get in, we'll break it off. But that way, eventually, if you ever got to service this car, you can remove from this half the muffler. Or if you need a service from that side, you can remove it and just not pulling the whole unit out. But we got a part number, so we're going to take a picture of this and see if FCP Euro has it. If not, I'm sure Mercedes does. Can't be more than 20 bucks. But let's keep going. Alright, we got the exhaust all built. I didn't really do a time lapse to show you, but as you can see, it kind of goes there to a Y, and then comes out from the factory piping. Then off to the fancy AMG tips. So we staggered them like factory. We even polished them. We got to do a little bit more polishing, but you got so much more room, and that's all 3-inch now. Alright, so not only like the sound of it's going to be a good benefit of putting the exhaust on there, we'll probably get some little bit of HP, some little ponies and stuff like that, but also we're going to be dropping weight. So we're going to see how much this muffler weighs. Let's see if the scale will pick it up without me holding it. That is 15.6 with just the muffler, and we literally replaced it with a piece of straight. So to show you, like, this is probably double the size of the piece we replaced it with. And this one comes out to be 3.6. So you divide that by half. What is that, like 1.7 compared to what that one was? So that's a huge weight difference. And then also what we did, so we removed these, which come to 18.6, and then once again replaced it with piping that probably was even maybe double these. Come on, reset. Let's see if we can get it. So 3.6 times 2 would be what? 7 and change. So that's another huge difference in weight. So no matter what, we're dropping a couple LBs already off the car, and we're going to add a nice cool note. So now, like you saw, we got the exhaust all built. It's got the hangers. It's got everything. A lot of the factory hangers are still there. Now we're going to lower it and see what it actually sounds like. And also, if you did notice, we did throw a little bit of thermal paint on there just to kind of like coat it, just to help a little bit. It might drop temps down a little bit. I highly doubt it. Mainly, it's just throw there just to coat a little bit, just to help from like rust or anything. But it is all stainless, but you really never know. All right, so we're going to fire up the car now. Granted, it is in a garage, so it might be a little bit louder than it might sound a little bit louder. But let's see. It's pretty good. Like, I'm not talking anything more than normal right now. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I can hear me and my partner over there talking back and forth pretty easily. Let's see how it is when it revs. That's pretty nice. Like, for what we did, I'm super, super happy for it. So we're gonna go, we're gonna check a couple things out. You know what I mean? Maybe throw a little bit more paint, look over a thing or two, then take it for a test drive. So we're driving around right now. We're doing about like 35, 40. It seems pretty good. Like, I'm talking normal. We got windows down. We're gonna come up to Mexico in a little bit. We'll do a quick pull so you can hear what it sounds like. But I mean, this is at like right around 2,000 RPMs, and it's no drone, no nothing. It seems pretty nice. We'll do a few pulls so you can actually hear it. All right, so we're gonna do a nice little, probably a 20 pull. I'll roll into it because I don't think we'll hook up. Yeah, we didn't hook up. All right, I'm gonna roll into it really lightly this time. That's not loud at all. That's pretty, like, it sounds nice. And like, I can still talk pretty normal, like. I don't know, the car also seems like really zippy. Try to do a few. We'll put the windows up and see how that sounds now. So we got windows up. We're gonna do a quick little pull. Dang, that, like, I think it sounds. I'm so happy with it, and it definitely. I don't know if it's just in my head, but it definitely feels a lot more zippy. Like you saw, we did a 20 pull and we didn't hook up for poop, and it's 84 degrees out right now in sunny Mexico. We'll try to do like a little drive-by and see how it sounds. So we got the CLK, this black CLK55. We got the exhaust on it, and it sounds pretty good. We dropped a couple LBs off of it. I think I'll have to look. Maybe it was like 30 pounds we dropped roughly. So next step, the exhaust was a big thing we wanted to do just because we wanted to sound cooler and get a little bit extra free HPs. So next we're going to start gutting this car and start doing some more performance stuff. But super, super happy with it, and make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button, and maybe one day we'll do this black CLK versus my other black CLK. And see you guys later.